Hello, season's greetings. Merry Christmas, everyone, from the famous YouTube Enthusiast. This is what Brian thinks adventures, wearing my amazing Son of a Nutcracker Buddy the Elf Christmas sweater. I am so very excited, very pleased to provide this live end of December 2025 update in honor of this year, Christmas 2025. So I thought I would like to provide this live end of December 2025 update to talk about the very wonderful positive things and also the wonderful accomplishment of my amazing third month, my amazing fourth season in my participation in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Doon Bowling Lanes and Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes as well. Would you like to hear it, ladies and gentlemen? You would? Fantastic, folks. Let's get started. Very excited, very pleased to let each as well as every one of you amazing YouTube enthusiasts know the first 2 weekends of my amazing third month of my amazing fourth season in my participation in both Special Olympics 10-pin bowling between Saturday, December 7th, Saturday, December 13th this year was an absolute success. Very recently, our Leafs team and I, Harry, Max, Delio and I, we had a very wonderful, successful start of our first 3 months in our new start in the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling for the Special Olympics 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season. I'm also very excited, very pleased to let you know I have received something amazing from one of our coaches in Special Olympics 10-pin bowling very recently. On our very last day of my third month in Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, I was given a free cheeseburger coupon from McDonald's from our coaches, and also very excited to present you with this. I received a double on Saturday, November 22nd in the following November of last month. In fact, our coaches at Special Olympics 10-pin bowling, head coach Todd, Tracy, Betty, Rolly, Savannah, parents, Rona, Neil, as well as the other coaches, were very impressed with the amazing performance, how very well our Leafs team, Harry, Delio, Max and I, the four of us did very well throughout our first 3 months of our amazing new start in the 2025-2026 Special Olympics 10-pin bowling season. We brought our amazing first 3 months of Special Olympics 10-pin bowling from an amazing positive start to an amazing positive close. And I'm also very proud and very pleased to show you one of the amazing scores I had very well received. So very recently, I scored 184 points, 247 points on the first Sunday of December. And 10 days ago, Sunday, December 14th of this year, everybody, I'm very excited to let each as well as every one of you know, I scored 140 points, 232 points to an epic high score, 372 points in 2 games of bowling, everyone. And I'm also very proud and very pleased to let you all know our coaches in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling, they assigned me to do the announcements on the first 2 Sundays of this December because our coaches, Tracy, Javon and their son Eric were sick from AS1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling between the first 2 Sundays of this December, so they missed the third month of AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling. So our coaches were very impressed with the amazing announcements I did too when they assigned me, so I got to that as well. And also, very recently, my mom, my stepdad, and I, we got to see the Nutcracker a few weeks ago at the Northern Alberta Jubilee Auditorium. And in fact, I have reached over 6,054 YouTube subscribers, now reaching up over 6,055 and going 45 more YouTube subscribers to 6,100 and also going up to 7,000 YouTube subscribers, including 3,000 more to 10,000 as well. I hope each as well as every one of you amazing, wonderful YouTube enthusiasts has a very wonderful, amazing Christmas. Merry Christmas to you all, very wonderful, amazing YouTubers from the amazing YouTube Enthusiast. If this is what Brian thinks adventures, And to all the wonderful YouTube enthusiasts, elevator enthusiasts, public transit enthusiasts, ETS enthusiasts, Edmonton Transit Service enthusiasts, Strathcona County Transit enthusiasts, St. Albert Transit, Leduc Transit, Beaumont Transit, Spruce Grove Transit, Fort Saskatchewan Transit, and all the other public transit systems of Calgary Transit, Red Deer Transit, Airdrie Transit, Rome, Vancouver TransLink, BC Transit, and also the Greater Toronto Hamilton area public transit systems of Ontario. YouTube enthusiasts out there, OC Transpo enthusiasts, VRL enthusiasts, Cornwall Transit enthusiasts, as well as other public transit system marathoners of Belleville Transit enthusiasts, and other public transit systems across the Greater Toronto Hamilton areas of Niagara Region, Niagara Falls Transit, St. Catharines Transit, Go Transit enthusiasts, TTC, Toronto Transit Commission enthusiasts, subway streetcar enthusiasts, aside from myself, and also other YouTube public transit system marathoners of My Way Mississauga Transit enthusiasts, Oakville Transit enthusiasts, Burlington Transit enthusiasts, amazing HSR Hamilton Street Railway public transit system marathoners, as well as other public transit system marathoners, Disney marathoners. Season's greetings, Merry Christmas from the amazing YouTube enthusiasts. This is what Brian thinks adventures, and happy holidays to each as well as every one of you. I am looking forward to providing a special live closing to 2025 update. It will be on a separate live YouTube video after Christmas, so please stay tuned for that. It is also going to be on a premiere after Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day. The live special closing to 2025 update will be on a premiere for the last day, Wednesday, December 31st, 2025. I'm very excited, very proud, very pleased to let each as well as every one of you know. Our Fireball Striker team and I, Evan, Kellen, Daniel, and I, the four of us had a very wonderful, amazing new start of my amazing fourth season in AS1 All-Stars 1 and Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon bowling lanes this year. And also our Leafs team, Harry, Max, Delio, and I, the four of us at Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, we had a very wonderful first 3 months in Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes as well. In fact, my average in Special Olympics 10-pin bowling this year, folks, is over 127 points. In fact, I have had successfully made so many YouTube videos during this very past year, 2025, since before and after my last season in my third year in my participation in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon bowling lanes and ended last March in 2025, and also at the end of my participation in the 2024-2025 Special Olympics 10-pin bowling season. This past year, I received this amazing trophy from our coaches in the Special Olympics 10-pin bowling with 103 points I received this year. And this past spring, last spring, at the end of the 2024-2025 Special Olympics bowling season, folks, I received 103 points in the 2024-2025 Special Olympics 10-pin bowling season last year. This year, I have been going above and beyond with the extra bowling practices in between my work schedule at Loblaw City Market in Ice District, as well as before and after the start of my amazing fourth season in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling. And also, I'm very excited, very pleased to tell each as well as every one of you for this amazing Christmas this year as well. We had a wonderful pizza party, Christmas holiday, winter holiday celebration at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes on the south side very recently. And our coaches, they presented me with this amazing free cheeseburger coupon with the double strike in November last month. And also, very proud and very pleased to let each as well as every one of you know, my average is staying above and beyond in my new season, in my fourth season in the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season, in my participation in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon bowling lanes, especially Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes as well. Now, I'm very proud and very excited to let each as well as every one of you know, later during the holidays, after this Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, on New Year's Eve, the last day of 2025, next week, Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, I'm going to be getting together with my friends, with Jessica, Elise, and also going to invite my friend Evan, who is also a member of my Fireball Striker AS1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling team, to the New Year's Eve Neon Glow Bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes as well. In fact, I have got to my Christmas shopping early and beating the winter holiday rush early than later, and not doing it at the last minute. I'm doing it in advance as I go along. Most of all, everybody, 2025 was a very wonderful, amazing year. In fact, there has been a lot going on this year, this very last year, 2025. This past spring, I got my amazing 10-pin bowling ball for my 32nd birthday last May in 2025, with my very own Strikeforce 10-pin bowling bag, where I store my amazing bowling shoes, and I always keep my bowling ball in the special cloth and this part of my Special Olympics 10-pin bowling bag as well. And also, I have made a successful first 3 months in my participation in AS1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling. Between 3 months ago in October, 161, 147, and at the beginning of November last month, 152, 174, 326, 138, 216, 354, 131, 175, 306, 218, 119, and then at the first two weekends, two Sundays this December, just before Christmas drew near, folks, I made the biggest high score number marathon with 184 points, 247, and on our very last day in AS1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling, completing our third month in AS1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, folks. 140 points, 232, 372. In fact, for those of you who would like to know, my average at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes in the AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling program this year, in my 4th year so far, is over 170 points, 180 points. This year, I have been jumping over 200 points since after beginning my 4th season for the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season, participating in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, as well as Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes as well. Now, I'm very excited, very positive, pleased to pass on this very wonderful positive news. I hope each as well as every one of you amazing people out there and wonderful, amazing YouTube enthusiasts get wonderful Christmas gifts from Santa Claus this Christmas Day this year. And I hope each as well as every one of you has a very wonderful season's greetings, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Winter Holidays, Merry Christmas 2025, everybody. Merry Christmas, everyone. And all the very wonderful best for this year, 2026. Before I close off this amazing live end of December 2025 update for Christmas, folks, I am very excited, very pleased to tell each as well as every one of you, I will be providing a live January 2026 update, which will be on a separate live YouTube premiere on New Year's Day, the first Thursday, January 1st, first day of 2026, New Year's Day, January 1st, 2026, after Christmas 2025 is over, and after the final weekend of this December. So please stay tuned for that. And I'm also very excited, very pleased to say, this past year, 2025, was a spectacular, amazing year. In fact, this past September, 4 months ago in fall September 2025, I have very recently entered my amazing 3-year anniversary working at Loblaw City Market and Ice District in the downtown area here in Edmonton as well, folks. So I am very fortunate to have this amazing job. In fact, of all the jobs I've worked to before, when I was in high school in LY Carrots, in senior high school in Melanie, when I was one of Melanie's students in grade 10, grade 11, grade 12, I used to work at Taco Bell part-time and then Second Cup for 2 years at the end of Bourbon Street at West Edmonton Mall, and also used to be a cashier at Le Chateau in West Edmonton Mall for 6 years from October 2014 to 5 years ago in June 2021. And also, now I love my job working at Loblaw City Market in Ice District, and I have the very wonderful, exciting, positive news to share with each as well as every one of you. Next September 2026, fall September 2026, next year, folks, I am going to be on my amazing fourth year anniversary working at Loblaw City Market in Ice District in fall September 2026 next year, folks. It is going to be a wonderful 4-year anniversary, so I'm definitely very excited, very pleased to tell you. My mom, my stepdad, and I were going to be getting together with my stepdad's family for Christmas Day this Christmas this year as well. And also, very excited to tell you what the best part of the holidays. During the holidays, since we're not participating in Special Olympics bowling until the first weekend of January next month, after Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, after New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, I am also putting in some extra bowling practice before the New Year's Eve Neon Glow bowling a couple times at Doon Bowling Lanes, as well as Gateway Entertainment Center, Gateway Bowling Lanes, while focusing on my work at Loblaw City Market in Ice District during the holidays, while spending time with friends, family during the winter holidays, Christmas and New Year's this year as well. In fact, we're also looking forward to a wonderful Christmas Eve, Wednesday, December 24th, and wonderful Christmas Day, Thursday, December 25th. And I look forward to providing a live special closing to 2025 update later during the holidays as well. It will be on a separate live premiere on New Year's Eve, Wednesday, December 31st, 2025, a week from this Christmas this year as well, folks. So, and I would love to say, I am very fortunate to have my amazing job. I do very wonderful, working very hard in grocery at Loblaw City Market in Ice District. I have been doing it for 3 years, since September 2022. And now I love my job at Loblaw City Market in Ice District. In fact, I am very excited to say next September, fall 2026, it will be my amazing 4-year anniversary working there as well. So I'm very excited for that. In fact, after Christmas, I have lots of very wonderful, amazing goals for this year, 2026, as well as lots of wonderful, amazing goals for next year, 2027, as well as the following next year after 2028. And also, on the very positive news, folks, with the amazing extra bowling practices in between my work schedule at Loblaw City Market in Ice District, as well as my participation in Special Olympics bowling in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling and Special Olympics 10-pin bowling this year, I have been watching a lot of bowling tutorials with Brian Carls and the 5-pin bowling, so been doing a lot of shifting back and forth. Also, I have been doing the Christmas shopping early ahead of time, so this way it's ready just before Christmas Eve draws near, and instead of having to do things at the last minute, do it early. That makes a difference. In fact, folks, I am also very proud and very pleased to tell you the best news. Our amazing first 3 months of my amazing new start of my new year, new season, in my amazing participation in my 4th year in Special Olympics bowling in both AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Doon Bowling Lanes and Special Olympics 10-pin bowling at Gateway Entertainment Center in the first 3 months at Gateway Bowling Lanes for the 2025-2026 Special Olympics bowling season was a very wonderful, amazing start. And also, I am very proud and very excited to tell you folks the biggest news of all. After Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, and especially after New Year's Eve and New Year's Day on the first weekend of the new year of this January 2026. I am so very excited to begin my amazing 4th month, continuing the next 5 months in Special Olympics 10-pin bowling between Saturday, January 3rd, January 10th, January 24th, 2026, February 28th, Saturday, March 7th, Saturday, March 21st, and this spring, Saturday, April 18th, April 25th, our 7th month, our very last day of our 8th month in Special Olympics 10-pin bowling, Saturday, May 2nd as well. In fact, I'm also very proud and very pleased to say all the coaches in AS1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling at Bonnie Doon Bowling Lanes, Coach Judy, Cliff, Richard, Tori, Jillian, Tracy, Javon, Glenn, Garth, we're all very impressed with the amazing hardworking performance. Our amazing striker team, it has now changed to Fireball striker team and I. Evan, Callan, Daniel, and I, the 4 of us performed very well the first 3 months. We did so well. In fact, we are looking forward to continuing the next 3 months, bringing our 4th month to a positive start to a finish all this January next month, and also our 5th month in February, the first 2 Sundays this February before Family Day long weekend and after Family Day long weekend, to a very wonderful positive start to a finish, and all our 6-month final month in AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling all this March between Sunday, March 1st, March 8th, March 15th, March 22nd, our very last day, Sunday, March 29th this spring this year, as well as with the Special Olympics Bowl-a-thon to bring my amazing 4th year, 4th season for the 2025-2026 AS1 All-Stars 1 Special Olympics 5-pin bowling to a very wonderful, positive close. And I would like to take a moment to say, everybody, this Christmas is about being together with family, with loved ones, and people you know, people getting to know one another, whether if you're celebrating with friends or family friends or whatever it is you're doing over the holidays. I hope each as well as every one of you has a very wonderful, safe, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, folks, and Happy New Year, everyone. All the very wonderful best for this year, 2026. And I look forward to providing a live January 2026 update for New Year's Day, Thursday, January 1st, on New Year's Day, January 1st, 2026, a week from this Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, 2025 as well. But before I go, ladies and gentlemen, I'm also very pleased to say I have had made so many YouTube videos of escalators and elevators, random ETS buses, LRT trains, Strathcona County buses, Calgary Transit buses, LRTC train content this very past year. In fact, all the ETS bus drivers and the transit security, transit peace officers, aside from Strathcona County, and also some of the bus drivers of Calgary Transit, including Jeff, Sharon, and Murray, they know me as well, and they're also friends of mine. They love my YouTube videos, including the ETS transit security, transit peace officers, Jesse, Al, Lou, Raj, Lewis, and Noel. They all love my YouTube videos as well, including Transit Peace Officer Perry as well. They watch my YouTube videos and my amazing public transit videos of ETS buses, GO trains, subways, streetcars on the TTC at our familiar stations in the downtown Toronto, as well as our familiar bus routes on our HSR buses of Hamilton Street Railway and Hamilton, my old place in Ontario, on visits too. In fact, I am also now getting things back on the right track between now, during the Christmas holidays, before New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, and just before and after we begin the start of the amazing new year 2026 as well. And most of all, everybody, I am also going to provide a live welcome to 2027 update for next year for January 2027, which will be on a separate live YouTube video as well. And most of all, everybody, I hope Santa is very good to each as well as every one of you amazing people, including each as well as one of you amazing YouTubers, various LY Karens, junior, senior academic, vocational enthusiasts, and including nature enthusiasts, horticulture enthusiasts, animal science enthusiasts, art and media, art and design enthusiasts, junior, senior language arts, mathematics, social studies, career life management skills, work experience enthusiasts, junior, senior foods, as well as everyone out there, including amazing Canadian public transit system marathoner explorers. I hope each as well as one of you has a very wonderful Merry Christmas and have a wonderful Christmas with your family, friends, cousins, aunts, grandmothers, and siblings, and loved ones that you love, we all love the most. And most of all, everybody, I'm also very lucky, very fortunate to have my wonderful job at Loblaw City Market and Grocery in Ice District. I have been working there for over 3 years now, and definitely looking forward to an amazing new start of 2026, and also looking forward to my amazing fourth year anniversary at Loblaw City Market in fall September 2026, as well as my 5th year anniversary at Loblaw City Market in fall September 2027. We'll talk about that later. But most of all, this Christmas is going to be a wonderful excitement this Christmas. We are going to have a great Christmas, a great New Year's, and I am very excited, very pleased to tell each as well as every one of you, before I go, YouTubers, I am definitely looking forward on having things back on track during the holidays, between Christmas and New Year's, and also looking forward on getting things well turned around before summer 2026, as well as after this summer 2026 as well. That is going to be on a positive thing later on. And most of all, everybody, I'm hoping to get together with my friends at Raves and Soundwave again in 2026, as well as 2027 again, once I get my hours and my work sorted out in Ice District, turn around once more. But most of all, everybody, aside from all that, the very positive news is that I left my art card I use on the bus, the LRT on the ETS, Strathcona County, St. Albert Transit. In fact, this spring in 2026, when the Splitsville Christie's Corner opens, I'm going to be bringing my amazing 10-pin bowling ball to Splitsville bowling lanes at Christie's Corner as well in spring 2026. And also, I do hope to find a nice girlfriend who has a job, who loves going to raves, sound waves at West Edmonton Mall Road Water Park, and goes to rave music events at the bars like the Church of John and the Pawn Shop, as well as the Fan Park area of Ice District too. So, most of all, everybody, my YouTube collection has been getting bigger and longer, and this amazing live end of December 2025 update, ladies and gentlemen, is also going to be on a special premiere. So this is going to be a special live end of December 2025 update for Christmas 2025 update as well. And before I go, folks, I love using my Presto card on my trips in Hamilton and Toronto during the day, on visits in Hamilton, Ontario from Edmonton, Alberta, because my mom, my Auntie Paula, my Auntie Jocelyn, and Uncle John, my cousins Olivia, Jariah, and our mutual friends, my old friend Josh and our friend Kayla, lets me take the bus on the HSR in Hamilton during the day on visits, especially Waterdown, and get a chance to ride the GO bus and the GO train on Lakeshore West on GO Transit on my very own. And the very wonderful privilege and opportunity, what's very wonderful and what's very rewarding, folks, I loved riding the subway at Union Station to go northbound to St. George Station, through St. Andrew Station, Osgood Station, St. Patrick's Station, Queen's Park Station, Museum Station on the way to St. George Station, and also between King, Queen Station, TMU Station, College Station, Wellesley and Bloor-Yonge Station, and also between Bloor-Yonge Station and Dufferin Station on our Bloor trains, with Bay Station, St. George Station, Ossington Station, Christie, Bathurst, and Spadina Station. And I'm always very smart, very careful, and very wise about the safety rules on the subway, as my Auntie Paula has told me lots of times, as well as my mom, is my back always stays against the wall, stay behind the yellow line, and always stay in the middle behind the yellow line against the wall at all times for safety, and always using our familiar streetcar routes like 510 Spadina at Spadina Station. I'm very fortunate to use with my amazing Presto card, including 506 at Queen's Park Station, 505 at St. Patrick's Station, as well as the other streetcar routes, aside from the 501 at Osgood Station on the Queen Street for Eden Centre as well. Very smart and very fortunate to take my public transit trips on visits in Hamilton on my own during the day, as well as Toronto, the Greater Toronto, Hamilton areas, and I'm always watching my surroundings, paying attention to what's around me, especially when I go visit my friends in Calgary as well. And I always keep in touch with my friends and family to let them know what's going on as well. But most of all, everybody, I have been watching a lot of amazing Christmas specials on DVD with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Frosty the Snowman, the Little Drummer Boy, and so on. Especially Dr. Seuss's How the Grinch Stole Christmas, with Disney's Beauty and the Beast, The Enchanted Christmas, as well as some of the Simpsons Christmas specials as well. Folks, I would love to say, I hope each as well as every one of you has a wonderful Merry Christmas. Happy New Year, everybody. See you later. And happy holidays. God bless the amazing YouTubers. This live end of December 2025 update, folks, is going to be on a premiere come Christmas Eve, Wednesday, December 24th, 2025, in honor of this Christmas. So, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, Happy Holidays, everybody, and Happy Holidays to all the amazing YouTubers. Elevators of Canada, Big Elevator Dude 707, Alex Gets Around TO, Hamilton.Transit, Go Transit, TTC, Toronto Transit Commission, YouTube Enthusiasts, ETS Edmonton Transit Service Enthusiasts, and other YouTube Canadian Public Transit System Marathoners, and Tall Dude 123, and people of LOI Karens. If you're listening to this, especially Mark, Nikki, Aaron, as well as some of the people of LOI Karens, God bless every one of you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Have a wonderful, happy holidays. Folks, thank you for the wonderful live end of December 2025 update from the amazing YouTube Enthusiast. This is What Brian Thinks Adventures. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. Happy holidays. And all the very wonderful best for the new year for this year, 2026. Stay tuned for live January 2026 update from the amazing YouTube Enthusiast. This is What Brian Thinks Adventures. Happy holidays and Merry Christmas, everybody. Thanks again for listening for a special live end of December 2025 update, everybody. Bye. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, folks. See you all soon.